Hello Cincinnati and welcome to a Minecraft survival video here on MineRifts. This isn't a normal video, this is just a quick update on something that happened in town. It's recorded after a series of unfortunate events. First event that happened today, I died stranded in somewhere in the town. I can't remember exactly where, but I was somewhere in the town and I died because I went AFK and didn't think to get myself to a safe area, and I was killed by a hostile mob. I believe I was in this area somewhere, in this like little woods area between the barn and the big grinder building. I'd like to apologize because I had some gifts that you guys gave me, and from the in my inventory that I lost. From the offset, I would like to say that I appreciate your gifts very much, and I do everything I can to keep them safe. But this was just a dumb decision on my part, and just me not thinking. So I'd like to apologize for that. As you can see here, I got some gifts that I luckily did not have in my inventory at the time, that I do have on display here. Um, that's a new addition to the town. The second is another thing, unfortunately, that has to do with gifts. This is a big gift that was given to me a while back by Greedy McFatbags, and everything was safely kept in this chest that he left there. And then every once in a while, when I need something, I'd come and take it out. But today I went up and it was all gone except for this stuff. And Epic's Hades claims had just expired about a week ago, maybe, and I quickly reclaimed it. So it could have happened during that period, but I don't believe it did. The only other thing that could have happened is that one of the few people that I trusted in the house took it, which I'd like to think did not happen, but if it did, I may have to reconsider who I trust in my buildings, which I don't want to do, but if things like this happen, I don't have another choice. Now, if it is someone who I trusted here and there was no malicious intent, it was just a misunderstanding or something of that nature, that's different. But so far, I know nothing about what happened to the stuff in there, so I'm essentially assuming the worst, that it was stolen. But that brings me to my next point. There are security measures taken that need to be taken in the town. During the summer, I took a lot of measures to make sure that this area was well lit, and I also put iron golems in occasionally to roam the town, just to basically make sure that there's no hostile mobs roaming around that could kill us. And here, Deuce has his wolf spawner, and that does a pretty good job. But recently, a torch here and there gets destroyed, and eventually, over time, that number of torches being destroyed adds up, and that's more unlit areas, which lead to more hostile mobs spawning and then roaming into our territory. So that's one thing. I can't light up the entire town because I don't have access to the entire town, which is where you guys need to step in. Where you have access and I don't, make sure it's well lit. It doesn't matter how. It doesn't have to be torches. It can be beacons. It can be sea lanterns. It can be glowstone. It can be whatever. Just as long as it's lit, hostile mobs will not spawn. Iron golems are another thing. If for some reason, for the look of it or whatnot of your build, you can't light it up, or for the functionality of it, iron golems are another thing that work. Wolf spawners are another thing that work. So there are other options, but keeping it lit is the best option. But yeah, that's pretty much all that we can do at this point. Another thing, just to say, if you see a hostile mob, kill it. Don't just let it be. I mean, if you're like on the complete other side of the town from it, you see it in the distance, that's different. But if you're walking by, don't run away from it. Kill it if you can. Like, I don't have a weapon on me right now because I just died. But if that mob isn't a match for you, kill it. And also, if you're spawning big hostile mobs. Be careful with them. But yeah, that was my little quick message to the people of our town. So thanks.